Are you currently trying to sell a house, but it seems like your agent may be making more decisions for you than you would like? Hi, my name is Ben Sochek. I'm with Home Downsizing Solutions. And although it's been something that I have considered for some time and have thought about for a long time, for years, it was confirmed to me again in the last week or so when I was at the Nebraska Real Estate Realtor Convention, and one of the topics came up that an agent had decided not to write an offer for their client to make an offer to buy a property because the agent thought that the offer was too low and it might insult the seller. And I can tell you, I've made plenty of offers in the last 28 years, and some of them have insulted a seller, but I've certainly never forced a person to sell a house to me. And what I don't think a lot of agents realize is that, especially when there's an agent representing the seller, and then you have an agent representing a buyer, it's pretty tough for the agent that's representing the buyer to know exactly what's going on in the seller's world to determine why they are selling and the benefits that maybe a lower, faster offer to buy would be of value to that seller. And I hope that makes sense. But my point is, when I talk to sellers, and a lot of sellers that I talk to, my solution to buy the house for cash quickly ends up not being the right one. But for some of them, then the value of the benefits that I provide, which are a potentially very fast sale, more than likely buying the house in its as-is condition. So if the house needs repairs or updates that a seller does not want to worry about doing, maybe the seller is moving to senior living and there's always a catch-22 of having to get funds from the sale of the house in order to be able to afford to move, but then needing time to actually make that move to their new home, versus selling the house and then being forced out on closing day, having to go to kind of an intermediary place temporarily, and then eventually moving again to get to where they plan on being for a long time. And with my company, when we buy a house, we can buy the house but allow the seller to stay for 30, 60, sometimes 90 days or more to be able to have the funds to get to where they're going, but then have the flexibility to move according to their schedule. So there's no rush, there's no hurry. It's up to their time frame. So I don't think a lot of agents realize that sellers, or at least some sellers, value benefits besides just the highest cash price. And that's, again, something that I learned just last week. And I don't know that agents are doing their clients the best service if they don't realize that. So if you're thinking about selling your house, especially if you're downsizing or moving to senior living, and our benefits would be of value to you other than just the highest price, then please contact us at homedownsizing.solutions.com or homedownsizing.com. And if we determine that we're a good fit, that's great. If you determine that our benefits are not of enough value, then I can certainly recommend a great traditional agent to market your property in the traditional manner. So thank you for watching, and if we can be of assistance, please let me know. Thank you very much.